Hey, this is Nunzio from Rockland Peak Performance, and today we're going to take you through 6 of the assessments that we do with the Proteus motion on our athletes to test upper body rotational power and acceleration. We've got Zach Kolar, RPP Strength and Conditioning Coordinator, here today to help us out. And without further ado, let's get going. We've designed the RPP Proteus report to look at power output and acceleration in the regions of the body that we feel greatly enhance more efficient and sequenced movement, not just for pitchers, but for all baseball players. Prior to Proteus, getting this information from a rotational aspect has been virtually non-existent. Once an athlete has demonstrated that they possess what we consider to be an adequate amount of max strength, training needs to focus on faster movement patterns, or else athletes can experience what is referred to as diminishing returns. While some asymmetry from side to side is to be expected, differences greater than 10 to 15% between dominant and non-dominant side flexion and extension can give us some early insight into how much residual stress from a long season a player may be experiencing. When generating rotational power on the mound or behind the plate, there is no bigger player than the core. We use straight arm trunk rotation first to see how well the athlete uses their core to generate power and acceleration without the use of the stretch shortening cycle. This will later be compared to a Plyo trunk rotation, much like a squat jump is compared to a CMJ. The Plyo trunk rotation uses a counter movement, making it very sport specific, and tells us a bit more about an athlete's ability to use elasticity combined with strength to better generate power from the core. We generally look for the numbers to be up to 10 to 15% higher on this movement as compared to the straight arm trunk rotation due to the use of the stretch shortening cycle. Generating power on the mound or behind the plate involves applying force into the ground and then transferring that force up through the core and eventually into the ball. The Plyo shot put forces the athlete to grab into the floor with the lower half, creating stability and a better foundation to transfer force up the chain.